Fan bases. Love them or hate them, they are mandatory when it comes down to majority of the shows that come out nowadays. I mean, when we really think about the most popular fandoms that are out right now, we have the Chainsaw Man fandom.
I don't really even know what the fuck they really be doing, bro. I swear, if it's not about Makima, then I don't, it's just Miss Maki. I call this bitch Miss Maki. Yep. I'm one of them, okay.
And if it's not the Chainsaw Man fandom, then you have the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom making their 100th version of the Nah I Do Win panel, just for my mother who doesn't even watch a show to get spoiled on. And for the last one on my hit list, there's so many shows that could have taken this slot, but I decided to pick this one. I could have picked Jobless Reincarnation. I could have picked Golden Boy, but nah. Last one's for fucking Bochi, bro. No. On my cock, I'm about to get passionate. When the trailer dropped, that shit had me wet. When the show dropped, that shit had me wet. I think it had everybody else wet. And then Bochi came out. And then the fans came out of the cracks of the ground. And they all in unison said one thing. One thing.
But she's just like me for real.
All together now?
But she's just like me for real.
Alright, let me get back on plot. I want to focus on one fandom in particular. And that would be the Tokyo Ghoul fandom. Every time you look at their comments, it's never, the fans make this show so bad. The animation's not as good as the prior season. They're always bitching about one thing. So as a kid, I decided to go out of my way and go see what the comments were looking like on the reviews. And every time I read it, I always wondered to myself,
man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Alright, fuck it. Nope, we're done with script writing. I'm not script writing anymore. The original plan was to just try to read the manga, and honestly, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we start this off with our main character, King Kaneki. And I don't mean to jump the gun or nothing like that, but my god, is this nigga clean!
Kaneki goes on to have a conversation with one of his homeboys called Hide. Their conversation practically goes like this. Damn, somebody really died over there on Takeda Ward. You know, Kaneki, you're a pretty nerdy guy. I bet you die pretty quickly. No, Hide, books are really important. And just like most male conversations, Hide somehow made it go straight to girls. And as Kaneki is yelling at him, somebody walks through the door. Then Kaneki starts grabbing his chest like, damn nigga, take a fucking Pepto. Hide looks quickly, turns back at bro, and says, I'm saying this for your own good, give up. She's way too hot for you. If she took off her glasses, she'd be something else. And for a nigga that knows when it's already a losing battle, I do wonder what changed. Kaneki replies with, yeah, I know, but I feel happy just watching her from afar. If I could just see that she's happy, I'm happy. What's up with you niggas being like openly creepy? You know what? Never mind. I guess I've had my moments in life, nigga. Never mind. I said some wild shit before, so you know, yep, we're good. Never mind. I remember once I said to a girl that her armpit.
I don't need to know about that. You keep that to yourself.
Damn, even Hide comments you're kind of creepy, but you know what? I get it, bro. Basically, Hide leaves. He says his goodbye to Kaneki, and Kaneki continues reading, and then eventually Rize walks over to him, and she bumps into him. She drops her book, and then they bond over the fact that they have the same book. Oh my god, you read Tatsuki Ken? I like the black goat. Do you like that too? And then Kaneki's like, oh my god, I like it too. What am I doing, bro? What the fuck? As Kaneki and Rize continue bonding over the book, eventually he finds himself able to go on another date with her. The first thing this nigga does is not even congratulate his bro. He just says, I guess we all get one, huh? As they go through that date, they kind of talk. These nerdy ass niggas continue talking about the book until eventually the date comes to an end. And this bitch Rize hits this nigga Kaneki with the smoothest 4-piece only in anime. She starts talking about the fact that, oh my god, we have the same blood type. And I swear, I'm looking at this manga and I'm like, bro, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. What? Blood type? And then she's like, we have so many similar interests. It's so crazy. And as far as I'm concerned, she doing fucking tricks on it, nigga. Like, why are you on my dick so much? Like, actually, we know why. My bad. I lost myself for a second. My bad. Let me regroup. As Rize continues to riz the absolute fuck out of this nigga named Kaneki, you eventually see one of the characters that you saw earlier in the coffee shop look towards your direction. At this point, it's past Kaneki's bedtime, so he's just like, hey, I'm gonna head out of here, okay? You have a good day. I'll meet you later, okay? Now, this is where the difference really comes in between characters, alright? Rize puckers up her lips and says to him, I'm actually really scared to go around here. Recently, there's been an attack of ghouls around these parts. Do you think you could walk me home?
I beg your pardon?
And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not a white knight. I am not a righteous nigga. If I find out that niggas are dying every day around these blocks,
good luck out there. I'm going home. But Kaneki has more balls than I do, and he decided to go drop. Honestly, there's not even a confirmation panel, bro. This nigga just gets to yapping, bro. That's how eager this nigga was. He said, "Say less." That is a true. I don't know. Whatever. Rize stops to talk to Kaneki, and says to him, "Hey, don't you think it's kind of strange that you got to talk to me just because I related to you on some book?" As like Kaneki just stares at him, and he's like, "No, I don't think so." Rize gets up close and personal. And honestly, I was just sitting here like, damn. I'm really just looking at niggas' L's, bro. But I mean, is it really an L? I don't know, And at this point, you already know the whole song and dance. Rize starts tripping. Rize says that she's a ghoul. Yes, I'm speedrunning the fuck out of this. I wanted this to be like a 7-minute video, and all of a sudden it's almost 10, okay?